Greetings Space Cadets and welcome back for another Minecraft survival episode. In today's episode we are exploring 20,000 blocks to the west and we are going to one of the woodland manors, or woodland mansion even. But before that we're going to gather up a few resources that I think we're going to need for our journey. But as well, just before that, I want to show you some of the things that we've gathered up for our next episode, because we're building a giant sorting storage system. And this is all the resources currently. It's taking multiple inventories to get all these chests that you need as well for all the hoppers. You need chests for them as well. But let's start gathering up our resources of what we're going to need to go into battle in this manor. So we're going to take our sword. We're going to... I've already created a backup of the world so that we don't have to worry about that. If all this goes horribly wrong, I will have to record everything from scratch again. I think we'll take an extra set of torches with us. What do we need from here? I think we'll probably need an axe. I don't think we'll need a shovel. Should we take that? We'll take that spare sword just in case, even though it's got a bit of damage on it. And I think we'll actually use a bow. I've never actually bothered using a bow. I have mountains of arrows, but might as well give it a shot and see what happens. What's that got? Infinity and Unbreaking 3. What have we got in here? I don't think I've got the right potions to enchant any of these. Is there anything else that we could need? Yep, we will take an ender chest with us as well, just for when we get to the other end. And oh, we better get some more food as well. Do we have any more chicken? Yes, we do. Let's just pop those in there. So 2 sets of that. We've got a bed, some torches, ender chest. I think that is everything that we could possibly need for this. There is a little mini outpost that I built there, just, well, sort of next to it. But I think that's it. Hopefully there's nothing else that we need in the base before we go. Should I take... Yeah, I'll tell you what, we will take a stack of cobble, because you never know when you need a stack of cobble. And hopefully that is it. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's everything. That's, well, we're going to have to do it. And yeah, and my armour is fully repaired. We're just taking the iron armour with us. We're not risking the diamond armour for such a long trip through the Nether. Now I know what we're missing. Where are they? Flame resistance. Yeah, we definitely want a couple of these if we're going through the Nether, and we'll need one for the return trip. And I've never used these. I don't know how much health they give you, but we will take 3. Right, so let's go. Let's say goodbye to the dogs and let's hop on through here into the Nether. Okay guys, we're now in the Nether hub, and this will take a little bit of time to get there because it is 20,000 blocks away in the overworld. So cue the travelling music and let's go. Progress now, and look at this massive void space beneath us. Oh! Oh crikey, we almost lost everything there, including our sword. I'm so pleased that I remembered to take those potions with us. Now we need to get back up there. Oh, this is a disaster. Right, let's get back to the music and let's see how if I can get back up there. We're about 2/3 of the way along the passageway now before we get to the woodland mansion. But just there, we're going to stop and have a quick breath back in the overworld. I honestly thought that we were going to have to reload from the backup because there's no way to replace this sword at the moment. But here we are back in the overworld, and this is an absolutely beautiful spot, I think, here. This is the first of this biome that we've come across here. Let's just hop here on top of here. I mean, look at that structure over there. I mean, those look beautiful, don't they? In fact, let's grab a screenshot. There we go. And you see here, I just put a little outpost here just because we're being so far away, and a few odds and ends, just a few guys. Just things that you might need with us being out in the middle of nowhere, and currently 12,000 blocks away from our main base now. But let's crack on. Let's get back through the Nether. I mean, look over there. I mean, look at the water patch here, and you can see the mesa in the distance there. Yeah, I definitely want to build a proper base out here at some point. The problem is there's lots of enemies up here as well. I noticed when I stayed here for a few days. But here we are, back on the road, and let's go. Here we are at the first of the two fortresses that we have to pass through. We are going to explore these properly because other than this corridor, I have not explored at all. So here we are at the second Nether fortress. Again, I have not explored this one at all other than coming across the roof here. And I've never actually seen a Nether fortress quite of this design. I don't know if it's just because it's so exposed. But I've never seen one quite this shape with some of these structures. So these are going to be really interesting to explore at some point. But for now, our mission is to simply pass through here and straight through this gap into the portal. I can hear something squidging. As long as it's not going to get us in the portal. So here we are, let's let that draw in. Let's get a little bit higher up here so we'll have a look. So there is our woodland manor, or woodland mansion, whichever they're called. There's some quite cool things up here, because I did a little bit of an explore around the surrounding areas, but I haven't gone close to the manor house yet. There's quite a lot out here of these floating islands. See, there's loads of them dotted around here. I don't know if it's because we're quite far away. I mean, we are now at minus 21,000 away from our base. Our base is a long way down that way. But just as before, we have an outpost. So let's just hop in here. And we have some supplies here left over from the construction. Now, I brought this chest, and this is going to go just here so that we can ferry some of our equipment back. And tell you what, we'll just pop that in there. We don't need the fire resistance at the moment. We will take the bed. We can leave that up there. And we need some more blocks. We've only got dirt. Right, so I think that's everything that we need, but we are not going in just yet. I'm going to wait here, and I'm going to wait for it to become dark so that we can sleep and set our spawn point, because if this goes horribly wrong, I don't want to be able to be spawning all the way back, leaving this sword unguarded. So let's close that, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody, and guess what? We have a few of these guys. We must have been in the Nether for longer than I thought. Quite a few of them up there. There we go. We're almost ready to begin our journey there. Is there anything else that we need from our box? I'll tell you what, we will just top up the chickens that we have there. We have plenty torches, so now we're going to head over. One thing I would like to say is, you know how for a future update we have the beds to sleep through the night? Wouldn't it be nice if we had an armchair block to sleep through the day? So, you know, you just snooze in the armchair and then wake up, it's night time, and then you can do whatever you like through the night. But that's an idea I would love to see in a future update of Minecraft. Just so, especially handy, I suppose, if you were trying to get to the night light to make sure everything's lit up. Or maybe even something with the whatever they call the phantoms there. But anyway, let's cross this area and get inside. I'm not entirely certain what side the door is on. Let's have a little look. I hope we're still going in the right direction here. It's really dense to find it. Can we see it through the gaps? Hang on. Oh no, it's a mushroom. Where on earth is it? Oh yeah, we're almost here. Ooh, there's something nice to fall into. I don't have that potion with us anymore, do I? I left it in the left it back in the hut there. Right, let's hop up here and see if we can find the entrance. Doesn't look like it's on that side. Oh, I can hear a bloke in there. I can't remember what they're called. I want to say Vindicator, but I might be getting confused with all the snapshot updates. Oh, hang on, is that the entrance? Yep, here we are. We are now at the entrance to this particular woodland mansion. So let's go on in and see what loot we can find. Let's get our sword out. There's nobody at first. I think we'll go anti-clockwise around it. Just checking there's nothing in here, and I'll tell you what, we will light that up so that we've been in there. Just creep around all these rooms. And what we're going to do is every room that we go into, we're going to stick a torch in the doorway just so we can say that we know that we've been in this particular room. So there's nothing of value in here. Ooh, what happened there? I think it was just fall damage. Just keeping a close look out. The last one of these that I went to, which is the reason I brought the axe, was this was walled up. And there was a secret room in here with some extra bonus bits. But when you raid one of these, it's important to always look up, because I found in some of them there's like a little chest that's hidden away at the top there. But yeah, this must be where they grow their herbs berries for their meals. Oh, there we go. There's some guys over there. Let's slowly walk. We'll do that middle passageway last. Let's go into here. Is there anything in here, or is this just another little shrine, I suppose? Is that how you would describe this room? Like a little altar sort of thing. Just he sees people scurrying around at the sides. Now, oh, yeah, this is definitely the better sword to do this with. Now there was another guy over here, wasn't there? Aha. Oh, we got a gem off him as well. I can still hear more. Tell you what, let's light up that one. One thing as well, these I've found are pretty much always empty, but you do get a chest. So later on I'm going to come back once we've cleared this place, and I'm going to get rid of all these chests so that we can bring all these empty chests back to our base, especially considering how many stacks that we currently have for our storage system. So let's see, one more room up here. Nothing up a height. Alright, let's mark that room as done. Let's go in here. I think we'll take these cauldrons back with us, and we'll probably take that carpet back with us as well. Let's go into the second cell. Nothing, cauldron again. Nothing but a cauldron. And same again, just cauldrons. Now, is there anything? It doesn't look like there's a space at the top there. Are these empty hollows? Let's have a look and see if there's anything actually on top of these. It's just a one brick gap there. So right, that takes care of that side. Now let's continue, keeping everything on our right this time. I hear the voices, but I'm not sure where they're all coming from. Now what on earth? Now I can see some redstone. Does that mean there's a trap here? Tell you what, let's just go around it and see what that does. Oh, it's just a switch to open the doors. Huh. Right then, can we see anything of value in here? Just another one of those, but we'll get that later. Alright, let's mark this room and move on. Oh, here's another one of these guys coming. Right, we've got another one there. So far, there hasn't been any actual usable chests with any loot in them. But never mind. Hopefully there may be something upstairs. What have we got here next? Got another one. And there's Mr. Weevil online. Let's see. Nothing in this room. What was that? Oh no, it's just the wood block there. Let's put another marker here. So far, there doesn't seem to be anything. I mean, I'll probably take these ladders with us because you know you can always use ladders. And oh, this is quite a cool looking room, isn't it? Like a little nursery for the plants. And shift key just didn't seem to want to press it there. Yeah, saplings could always be handy. And let's see, I think that is back to the front door. Yep. Let's put a marker in here. And oh, there's usually a chest behind these funny pillows. Yep. And yeah, here's the loot. A few odds and ends. And I tell you what, we will take this chest and when we get to the stairs over there, we will put it at the bottom of the stairs. And we can start putting actual loot in there so we don't have to carry it in case our inventory gets full. So anything else in here? Nope. Alright, another set of prison cells. Okay, nothing in that one. Nothing in this one. Nothing in that one. And nothing in this one. Okay, I think is that... How big is that space? Yeah, I think that's everything for the downstairs floor. Right, now let's put some of our loot in a chest at the bottom of the stairs. And we will go upstairs. So we'll put all the bits and bobs that we don't really need. So that is the ground floor pacified. Now let's go upstairs. And this time we'll go clockwise. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's anything hidden up the top. This is a nice little dining room or meeting room. And the next room, same again. Oh, he actually got us that time. Ooh, actually, I'm saying that I don't even know if that's the chunk of damage off him. That could be from our catastrophic Nether journey. Yep, just checking. There's nothing up the height. See some bedrooms here, some purple carpets on them, no chests again. Let's have a look. Small sort of library, not like the big library that the last one had. Now, is there any chests up the top? Nope, nothing up the top. And let's go through here. In the other one that I found, this space here had a giant chicken statue in, which I thought was brilliant because as anyone knows me, knows that I keep chickens. Oh, there's something up here. Oh, another bed. Oh, and a chest. Yep, so we've got a few more junk items. Ooh, look, an enchanted apple. Incredibly rare now because you can't construct those. When I did the 15 achievement ones episode, I didn't realise that was something that you couldn't actually make anymore. But luckily we got another achievement whilst we were working, so we still got our 15 total. Is this like a changing room here? What we've got here? There's nothing on the top, and it's nightfall outside. Looks really nice outside with a night. I wonder which side is our little base on. Can we see it out of any of these other windows? I'm sure it was in this direction, because didn't we come past that lava? Never mind. Let's see, which is the next room, right? There's a room over there, and that looks like one of the big bosses. Hang on. Let's regenerate our health. And that didn't look like an ordinary one that was there. Yep, oh, here he comes. Oh, bloody hell. What was that? The one that attacked me in the last one, never got a chance to do that. There we go, and we've got another one of those. Is it a totem of undying? Yep, so we got one of those. Now, isn't there normally two of those guys in one of these buildings? I'm not sure. But this looks like a big sort of either a big meeting room or a big banquet room. Let's pop the light down there to show that we've been in there. That's this section all done. And let's see what we got here. Another two sets of these guys. Where did the other one go? Oh, where did that other guy come from? And I can hear spiders as well. That's probably they're probably appearing on the roof, because the roof of these places is usually a massive spawning ground. By the sounds of it, that's the case. Let's see, have we got enough inventory space for all of this? I tell you what, just since we're up here, we'll just take the chest. And let's have a... Oop, expecting there to be a gap there. Yep, spiders on the roof. And we've still got one more floor to go there. And you can see our hut and our nether portal just in the distance there. There's a few things that are drawing back in. Let's head back through that hole, if I can find where it was. There it is. Slide back down here. Ooh, was there a second chest up here? Nope. Right, let's hide down here. I assume this room is some sort of like fighting arena, like a boxing ring or something like that. Let's move on to the next one and pop a light in the door. Now there's probably a chest up there, but we'll have a check behind here first. Nope, nothing. This is another big bedroom with another sort of wardrobe. And hop up here, and there's another bed. And loads of odds and ends, and we don't have the inventory space for them. But we will come back and clear everything out, or at least I'll come back and clear all of the chests out at a later time. Let's go up here first and see what we can see from the top, and then work our way back. So another big room with a big table. I don't see any chests. Nope. So let's declare that one as done. And this is quite nice. It's got a nice little fireplace in the corner there. I wonder if there's any. Is there any netherrack down there? Nope. So the fire wouldn't last very long. Let's now go into this one. Lots of beds in this room. No chests. And the next one. Yep, nothing else in here. Oop, thought I saw something above us. And right, so we've already done those rooms. This is the stairs going up, so before we do that, let's continue down here just to clear this floor out. But I don't think there's anything else here, possibly. Just this one. Another little room with a table in and nothing above us. Right, so let's go to the stairs, but before we actually go up the stairs, we're going to have a check around the base of the stairs to see if there is any hidden... Oop, apart from these guys. Ooh, another one of these guys. Oh, do they not stack? Right, let's get rid of that. And get rid of... We don't really need the seeds, do we? So we've managed to get 3 of those. We only got 2 from the last one. Plus we have an enchanted apple. Now, is there anything else back here? Nope. We're alright for here. And we'll stick another block there. We better have something to eat. And our health will regenerate as we go upstairs. Now, see the face up there. And let's start this floor. Now, this almost looks like a map room, doesn't it? Oh, let's get them. Let them come to me. It must be the range for these guys, because it's not like a creeper when you look them in the an enderman when you look them in the eye and it aggroes them. But let's see, was there anything else in here before we move on? Nope, nothing in there. Now there was a guy in here, yep. And no chests. And let's have a look in this next one. No chest in here. Let's have a look in this one. This is like a proper library. Now there should be a chest hidden amongst the bookshelves in this room. Collect some gems off him. There's no chest there. Doesn't look like a chest there. Or a chest there. There's usually a chest hidden in here unless it is on the top. So let's pillar up here. No chest at all. That's unusual. Let's see, definitely not hidden there. Check to see if there was a gap in the bookshelves maybe. But no. Right, so that's that room done, and that must be the way we came. So what have we got in here? Just another bedroom with a little table. And let's mark that one off. And nothing in this one. Mark that one. And nothing in this one that I can see. Pop that on there. And I think that's it. And the sun is rising on a new day. And the house has been massacred. There are no survivors in this house at all. Let's have a little quick scout around just to make sure I didn't miss anything when we came up them stairs. But no, I think that block there is just about it. How many blocks actually have we got left? 9 blocks. Right, where's that little library? We are going to pillar up onto the roof of this section. Get as much height as possible before we start going up. So, just in case there was something on the roof that we might have missed. But there we go, that is the main bit of the mansion now complete. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go around and gather up all of the loot from it that we're going to take back, and we'll jump cut now to that all gathered, and we can see what we've managed to get out of this Woodland Manor or Woodland Mansion. Before I jump cut, I love the views from up here. We really have to build a base somewhere up here. If anything, I'd love to have a little house on top of that floating island, just a little house with a nether portal in it. But there's loads of cool things up here, and in, let's see, where's our little base there? In that direction there is a abandoned mine. It's quite a little distance away, but I have put another ender portal there, but we haven't gone down into it yet. I've just marked it off on the map, and we will be back up here to have a look at that soon. So I'm going to go downstairs, gather up all the loot, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay guys, welcome back, and we've now gone around everywhere and we've looted everything that we plan to take from this Woodland Mansion, and I popped it all in this double chest here. So let's see, what have we got here? We've managed to get 3 of these, which is awesome. We have an enchanted apple, which are incredibly rare. We've managed to get a couple of records. We have a diamond hoe. That's probably the only one that we've had, because I've never actually bothered to make one of those because you don't really need them. We have 38 emeralds and some name tags. I've taken the cauldrons just because they can always come in handy for decoration. I've taken every chest, so we've got 45 of them. We have a lead, another golden apple, and I can hear skeletons somewhere. It's the skeletons come back of the dead from the massacre of this mansion. And what else have we got here? We've got some coal, got some rotten flesh, a little bit of redstone. I don't know where I picked that up from. Got a little bit of gold. Oh, where are we under attack from? There he is. Let's get him. It must have been his ghost wanting revenge for taking over his mansion. What else we got in there? Those arrows actually came with me. Those will just get put in there by mistake. We've got a couple of extra axes. That wall is from a bit that I had to dismantle before, but it's quite a good haul just for these, because we can take these emeralds back and trade with them, and we have some chests as well. So now I'm going to begin the terrifying journey back to our base with our loot. It's probably going to take, well, I'm going to dump most of it, I think, in the ender chest just for safety, and I will also put glamdring in the ender chest because I am not risking it. I don't know why I didn't just put it in the chest to come out here, because that was terrifying when we got knocked off that little line in the Nether there. But I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to rate, comment, favourite and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.